7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Kupp in motion. Dak gonna put it up right away. Kupp brings it in left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dobbins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's second down and 9. Prescott now. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Dak facing third and long. He'll locate Kupp. They had the perfect play call there. They needed 18, and they got 18. First down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Now it's second and 1. They run over center with Williams. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it, staring down a 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Kupp in motion. 1st down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now it's Dobbins. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, here we go. Right to 26.
They'll run. It's Williams. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, kill. Wide 26.
One more time for Williams. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on for the
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
a gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
2 minutes to go here
1st and 10
till
at the
halftime.
35-yard line.
Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here you go.
Here's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Here's Williams now to throw. A big mistake. It was busting goal, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 15.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Yeah! Here we go!
Play action now. Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here you go. Go right in.
Kupp in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah, here we go! Right in! Go right in!
On the play fake, Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder.
43-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. Set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. First down, it is Williams. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Yeah! There we go.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Going 50. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with the 29.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Give up the middle with Swift. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
They will run it over center with Swift. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Williams. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Grant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
A run with Dobbins. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
5-yard pickup on the play.
Third down, they need 5.
Kill.
Kupp in motion. Throwing is Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Cowboys are gonna have it just past their 25.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Looked like he may have had a scene for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's taken down up past the 35. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Chicago.
6-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. To throw is Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott connects with Huff on the slant. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They run straight ahead with Blue. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 33, here's second down and 5. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll try the right side with Williams. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Count. Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw is Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Gervon Dexter in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Here we go.
Dak facing third and long. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bears 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for the Bears. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, here's Goblin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah! There we go.
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
On the carry, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2nd down, Prescott exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. One final knee here, and with that, they are off to the NFC title game. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.